Yeah, so we are recording. It is November 14th, 2023. It is 7:27 a.m. It is the professional trader here. I'm also here with Kailash. How you doing today, sir?
Good, good. Yeah.
Yeah, so man, we got CPI coming out in less than 2 minutes, man. Yeah, man. It seems like ahead of that though, I see the dollar pushing down a little bit. It's
Mm.
down for the day. Yeah, so um it's heading right down, it's heading right back down to those lows, man. So, we'll see how these numbers are gonna come out in a second.
Yeah.
You're still in that Euro trade?
Still in it. Yeah. I don't know how many
Okay.
pips it is. Let me see. But I'll say one thing. I know core CPI is they say core CPI is the most important.
Mm.
So I'm gonna be looking at that. Yeah, I'm in like half a lot of the euro, and I do not know how many pips it is. Let's see. It's like a quarter of a penny. Yeah. Well, I think you're muted, but at least
Oh,
okay
sorry,
there.
man. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
can you hear me now? Sorry. Yeah, sorry
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. Sorry about
Oh, you're good,
that.
you're good, you're good.
Yeah, so yeah, man. It looks like it's breaking this 1 hour resistance on the 1 hour, man.
Okay.
So looking pretty strong. The euro versus the dollar. GBP USD not as strong. GBP USD is like at this 1 hour resistance, but it's kind of struggling. But yeah, man, literally about 20 more seconds, man, and then see how these numbers come out. Are you in any other trades other than
That's
that
the
Euro
only
trade?
one. That's the only one.
Yeah, so gonna see how these numbers come out, and now let's see if that dollar has any type of reaction. Ooh, pushing down, pushing down, pushing
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Wow, that is wow.
Oh, 0.2 core. Okay.
Oh wow,
3.2, so slightly lower. I kind
slightly
of just want to
lower.
take whatever the market's going to give me, so I might try to look for an exit, but I might just hold it. I don't know.
Oh wow, Euro USD is shooting through the roof, and it is
Mhm.
now it's at that 4 hour resistance. GBP USD is doing the same thing. I took some profit on GBP USD. I wish I didn't, but
Yeah. I'm taking off
yeah,
half.
nah, that's understandable for sure.
Yeah.
Man, these things are flying. See, Euro USD is breaking that 4 hour resistance, but we still have 30 minutes before it closes. But if it can hold above this resistance on the 4 hour on Euro USD, I think I'm just gonna continue to hold personally. GBP
Yeah, no, that's
USD
good.
looks.
That's good.
Mhm.
This is because the core was lower
Mhm.
and the CPI month over month, everything was lower. Everything is lower. So,
Yeah. Yeah, my Euro USD, I'm up about $200 on Euro USD. I'm in a gold trade too as well. I forgot about that. It's kind of bad of me,
hmm.
but it seems like it is finding that buyer's support from that 382 level that we spoke about yesterday. So that's pretty good, man.
I
Pretty nice,
exited
right?
about almost like 80%. I'm at 80%. So I'm gonna hold the
80%.
rest just to
Okay,
ride.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at my FTMO on the side right now. I am up almost 2%, so pretty good. But yeah, man, it's like it's cool because like it's like it's nice to see it, but like in a way, like can't predict the future, but like
Yeah.
I feel like we were like on the most predictable side of things, right? And like so it's cool to like see it happen. It's not really shocking,
Yeah.
like yeah. So it's pretty cool, but
This is like the first time I've ever done a Forex trade that's kind of went my way and I've put on like a regular amount of size. So it does
okay,
feel
yeah.
good. Yeah, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, it's been about like a month, man, before like, prices really like, price was downtrending, started ranging for the longest, like a good month, and we might start to see trends, like, might not be the same way, but we might finally start to see price finally start to trend. So that's why I'm just gonna hold this Euro USD because I'm in a $2 lot. And it's like,
Nice.
if it breaks this 4 hour resistance to me, like, the next take profit is pretty up high. And it's like I could almost pass the whole prop firm if I just like continue to hold and maybe
Yeah.
just yeah. So if it can like
And
stay up, yeah.
oh, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say if it can stay above this 1.07682
That's good.
level, um and and might be looking to like move my stop loss to like somewhere around there. But yeah,
Yeah, I like that. Because like moving it up as the market, like if the market's gonna go up, just moving it up and up, that's the best way
yeah,
to do it, in my opinion too.
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
But it's a
But yeah,
technically
oh
it's a
man,
daily uptrend now on the euro and
yeah,
maybe some other pairs.
I would agree, man. I would say Euro USD most definitely like the impulse candles have been holding, and if it like like we said, if it holds versus this resistance, then I think yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like safe to say like the trend has like really changed on GBP USD, not so much yet. I feel like once it breaks that 1.24346, like that's when, it could be like, yeah, the trend has like truly changed.
Yeah. Wow,
But
that
this
is
is
a it's a big push up on GBP because of how much space it had.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the
Uh
strongest bouncer.
yeah, AUD USD, I'm still not ready to go bullish on this yet, just because
Yep.
it dips so much, right? But like it's a big impulse candle, right? But it's still not the trend has not truly changed yet on AUD USD in my opinion. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah,
The
man,
whole everything is up. Everything against the
everything,
dollar is up. Gold is up,
everything.
stocks are up,
Yeah,
currencies are up,
yeah,
Bitcoin is up.
every,
Like
oh wow, Bitcoin's up.
funny. USD JPY is now down. Like it
Interesting.
always like it's kind of like it touches 152, almost near
Hmm.
152, comes back down.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'm staying away from USD JPY in
Yeah.
general. Just doesn't even look like a market structure chart anymore.
Yeah.
This looks like a futures chart or
Yeah.
some type of crypto chart. I
Yeah.
don't even know.
It's a
I don't even know.
liquidation machine.
Yeah. But man, things are really just still pushing up.
I'm like, I should have
Who
had
know?
more. I should have
That's
added.
that's how I feel at the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like when GBP USD had hit this mini resistance, I feel like I shouldn't have cut off. I was in a $1.50 lot and I cut
Mm.
off $1 and kept 50 cents running once it hit
Okay.
that resistance. Yeah, it's like I should have added more, but like, hey man, it feels I don't want to say it feels good, man, but
Mm.
cause I was feeling kind of down because like I blew my account last week, like because I was, I was on that last attempt. Like, if the
Mm.
dollar doesn't go bullish this week,
Yeah.
sure,
Yes.
then like it's time to change the pin. And I risked my daily on that. But like if
Yeah.
it feels good to feel like, we know what we're doing and like to
Yeah.
be prepared and to be prepared for like for today. It like the
No, I know
profits are
that.
cool, but like yeah, the profits are cool, but like the preparation is more so it is more so cool in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find
But
like a lot of analogies like in real life. Like it's like hunting or fishing. It's like putting in all like the
yeah,
preparation work and stuff like that. Like looking at all the charts, making all like the plans and everything. But
and
what's
that's
interesting
why
too, yeah.
yeah. No, no, what you gonna say?
I was gonna go on another thing, but I wanted
No,
to
no,
hear you.
no, I was disagreeing with you, and that's why I feel
Yeah.
like everybody in general should trade because like trading and
Yeah.
life, in my opinion, literally go like hand in hand.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's what yeah, so yeah, just agreeing with you though.
It's all about risk at the end of the day, and like our lives, we're always gonna have risk. When you have children, it's risk. When you drive your car, it's risk. It's all about managing that risk. Yeah.
Yeah, that is very true, man.
Yeah.
Are you able to share your screen, man?
Let me see. Yeah, probably.
And if you
Yeah.
just
I'll show my trade history. You know what I did? I actually closed my trade. So I'll even show like where I exited the whole trade and I re-entered it. But
yeah, I can see your screen, man. Take us
okay, nice.
in the world of Kailash.
Yes, yes. I'm like sometimes I'm like, oh, my screen's blinking. Okay, now. Sometimes I'm like thinking like maybe I was too. Are you seeing my screen blinking at all? A bunch or no?
Not blinking, but it's lagging a little bit, but I can see it
Okay.
now.
Maybe I'll try closing some stuff. Wow. Oh,
Did it
external displays. Okay, let me try again.
okay, yeah.
Okay, looks
Yeah,
good now.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I quickly like I exited mine. I exited the whole trade by accident here. So I'll show my history. If you see like on the bottom, my balance, like I got the
Yeah,
0.5. It was a nice trade. I was a little bit in drawdown. So this 444 profit, I mean, it
that's
got me,
nice, man.
right? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What is this? 10K? Is this a 10K account?
Yeah, this is a 10K account. At the
200
moment, I'm
pips.
3.7. Is that what it
Nice,
is?
man.
Okay, good, good.
Nice, nice. No, no, no. So 444 divided by five. That is,
Okay.
I was just gonna do like 440 divided by five.
There was a way to
So
show
88,
pips, but I forget how.
yeah. Like 88 point something pips, almost 90. Because 88 pips. Yeah, 88 pips
Yeah.
times five. Yeah, yeah. That's just how I do it. Yeah. But
Okay, good.
man, dude, that is a nice trade, bro. Hey,
Nice.
that's a
Thank
nice
you.
trade. Yeah, man,
I'll
that
even
is
show how
nice.
like I got it because like I was just watching the open and the close and all that stuff
Yeah,
on
you've
the
been
Euro
talking about it
USD.
for a while. Yeah, but before I got bullish on the euro, you've been bullish on the euro for sure.
Yeah. My stop was so like I actually honestly like I kept lowering my stop. I'll be completely honest. Because like like my entry was about like right here, I think, I believe.
Yeah,
And I was also short the NASDAQ. So my stop was originally I would have been stopped out, but since I was shorting Nasdaq, and on that same day Nasdaq and Euro USD were moving similarly against the dollar, so I was taking the profits from my Nasdaq short and I was using it to kind of like lower my Euro USD, and I was short the Australian dollar as a hedge, so I wasn't taking the full downside. But essentially, I was just watching this daily or this 4 hour and this daily area. So like this kind of sideways area where volume was traded.
yeah,
Um, I was just noticing like we haven't gotten below that, so I'm using that as kind of like a stop. So I just put like a long position right here. Like my stop is essentially if we hold below that, this
mhm,
bottom of this area, then I'm out of the trade. And then it lined up with the 4 hour of the same area, and you can see it acted as resistance here. So it's not like a random area that I'm just like picking, but like it actually had
mhm,
some like um how do I say it? Some reasoning behind it. And then on the daily chart from last year, this structure area, the sideways area, it held as support right there, multiple areas right
mhm,
here. And I could see the way that price is kind of now this is a little bit too hopeful because a lot of the time price just like chops around and you're gonna get stopped out. But essentially you could kind of see in a way price is back testing the top of that area after holding the bottom of the area as support. So that's like the third kind of like signal, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But that's pretty much it.
uh, what was that position you were in? Was it Euro USD or
Just the
just
Euro
like the
USD,
okay, it was
which
Euro USD.
I wish I held
Uh,
it more of,
yeah,
but whatever. It's
yeah,
all good.
man, cause $5 lot,
Yeah.
200 pips would have passed you the trade
Yeah.
about
And
about one.
yeah.
No, no, I was gonna say about 100 more pips. Like if you would have held like that one trade, potentially could have like passed it for you. But you're there though, man. You're there.
I'll show one more thing because I could ramble on for a long time. But the way I entered the trade also was just looking at the open and the high of the previous day. So I'll just show you like how many attempts it took is November 9th right here on that opening day, where I
Yeah.
was just kind of just trading the whole morning session. I should just make this full screen, but it was essentially right there. Like all those trades up here were just all buy, sell, flipping back and forth to get that position. And then I shorted the AUD as a hedge when it had all this downside. And I kind of just held through all of that. But that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Man, that's nice. That's nice. And
But
it seems like it is still going. Has it wicked? Has it wicked a little bit? I know naturally, after pushing up
okay.
that hard, it'll wick a little bit. Has it done that?
Not yet, but you see the way, okay, I watch this. If you can see, I don't know which pair to go on. Maybe even the Japanese yen because it's a lot clearer, but it's a little bit less like, okay, anyways, like I just take the top of the initial move, right? So it's like a spike. So I'll draw like a white line here to make it clear. As long as we're above that like initial spike, I think it's completely in bull control. If we, obviously that that spike. And one thing I got to say too is at 9:30 when the market opens, it's all about follow through. It's all about like this is the initial reaction. At
Yeah,
9:30, what's the real money going to do? That's the
yeah,
interesting part. Yeah.
yeah. True, true.
I think they're going to
And
take it. I think it's more likely they might take it higher because the numbers are really in favor of the Bulls.
yeah.
Yeah.
uh, the you mean you feel
But
like
like
it's going
the
to
dollar bears,
continue?
yeah, currency
Yeah.
bulls, I'd
Okay.
say.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I feel the same way, man.
Everything was
Look
in
at
their
my
favor, just down, down, down for these numbers.
and then they all came out below as expected. I am up freaking that
How is
gold
your account
trade that
doing? Yeah.
I'm up about 2% right now.
Nice.
I'm gonna see if I can log on to my I'm gonna give you the screen for a second. I'm gonna log on to my FTMO,
Okay.
see how that is doing.
And if you look at the yields too, they've dropped the 10-year yield has dropped from 4.6% down to 4.4%. So now the market is pricing in lower rates for the
Yeah,
future.
yeah.
And you can see a couple weeks ago in the middle of October, rates were 5%. They've now dropped 0.5%.
Mm.
So
And it's
it's a
right at that
cycle.
like it's like on that was that the 4 hour chart you were just looking at or the daily? Like
This is
it's kind of like we're at like that support level right there, which is
yes.
pretty crucial, pretty crucial. Yeah.
And bonds are the inverse. If you look at the
Mm.
bonds chart, that's the resistance for bonds. So it's like a
Uh,
similar resistance. And on
yeah,
bonds, I'm
yeah.
looking at the bonds chart because bonds have been in a bear market for quite a while.
Man, so if we see that yields market break below that support, then we should see the dollar continue to probably just dip lower, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that'll be interesting, man. We'll go ahead and take a look at my FTMO account real quick, man.
Let's see it. Yeah.
Um, dude, that gold trade, cause I entered again, but so I'm up about 2.29% right now.
Nice.
But that gold trade that I got stopped out of by
Oh, that would have been
FTMO,
huge because I
yeah,
saw gold
man,
popping up.
cause I entered again, but they did me wrong for taking me out this trade when price never even came close
Yeah.
of even hitting there. But whatever. We charged that to the trading game, and yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Just another
But it's kind of
expense. Yeah.
yeah. But man, this Euro USD, the 4 hour chart closes in 13 minutes, man, and there is no wick yet. So is
Wow.
it possible this thing can just continue to impulse up, impulse up, impulse up? Yeah, most definitely.
I
Most
wonder
definitely. And
where it's gonna go. I'm looking now.
I, for me, my next resistance, I mean
Mm.
support would be like this 1.104.3.3 area personally. Like
Okay. Yeah,
somewhere
yeah, yeah.
around there. That's where I feel like the next obvious level to look at this potentially buying would be. But there's still like support levels down here too, but I feel like the most obvious one is this one. But yeah, that's a pretty good like distance away for like other things to continue to like move the opposite way of that. So yeah, man, the dollar's almost down a whole percent for the day. But yeah, looking at this Euro USD on the daily, this most definitely looks like the start of a potential reversal now. Um, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I guess for me, it's just like now managing my trades. I guess I'm just gonna be on the. I guess this is the one time I'll dip to the 1 hour because I've been staying away, but probably move my stop loss to this 1.07255 for GBP USD. Probably move my stop loss over
Nice.
here, and then Euro USD. You know, well,
Because it's always possible, but I do find it doubtful for them to break below that because it's all for me, it's all about when the market opens. But like in a sense, like if this holds, like this is the market is changing. So in order for
yeah,
the
yeah,
market to reverse that change, I mean something must happen for it to
yeah, for
happen.
sure,
But yeah, we'll
yeah,
see.
for
We'll see.
sure. But then it's like um if I wanted to take like a fib tool, oh I have no idea how I did that. That was cool.
Hmm.
I wanted to like if I took the fib tool like from the lowest point to here, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
there's still some if you want to draw it from that low, because I like to draw them from impulses to impulse. So I
Yeah,
guess you
that
could
was
say
good.
this that's an impulse. So like looking at it from like that perspective, and like let's say market goes like here or whatever, or higher or whatever, that potentially could align with this being the 236 now. So
Oh,
just
that's
like
interesting. Yeah.
yeah, like yeah, just depending on how high it goes, but like yeah, like you
Hmm.
said though, really wouldn't want to see it like dip all the way just like back down here because that would just be like really didn't do anything at the end of the day. And now like the wick would look more bearish
Yeah.
than bullish, just completely wicked and like yeah, yeah.
And it's
Let me
showing you
just
like it's like they're giving the market like liquidity, whatever you want to call it. They're giving the market money, and the market's like taking like if it were to go down, the market's just taking this opportunity, and like they really need the money. So you're right, like it would be bearish, like seeing that the market like scrambling to just take that profit,
uh
whatever you call it.
I don't know if you remember we were talking about your
Oh,
AUD yesterday. It's hit this 4 hour resistance. If we were talking about potentially buying it from the support. I don't know if you remember, and like it did the whole move completely. So like that was the move, but it's rejecting this area again. So
okay.
yeah,
Yep.
buying it, I wouldn't buy it right now personally, but
Mm,
I think the play on your AUD is still that break and retest, if that could happen
yeah.
with
I'm
um
glad because on the monthly chart, it broke last month's high by like a
yeah,
penny pretty much.
yeah,
So
you did.
it's like if it gets a back above, then it's a good buy, I think.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much I think that's it for me, man. I'm just gonna be managing these trades,
Yeah.
GBP JPY breaking higher. It's pretty cool. Well, we talked about this yesterday too, and it literally did that exactly. So that's pretty cool too. It's like I wanted to buy all these things that we were talking about yesterday, but it's just like, man, if they all go wrong on me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad at myself again. So let me just take what I got, type of thing. Yeah, so Euro USD wicking a little bit, but barely, but 8 minutes left. But that to me is all signs of this being bullish personally. Yeah, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think that might be it for me, man. And anything else you would want to show, man?
I guess I'll just say like still, I think I agree though. Like remember with the DXY, the weekly chart, technically still bullish, right? And it's like it's being challenged, right? We're still in weekly consolidation, right? We're pulling back on the weekly, but I'm always going to keep in mind, technically, we're still looking for a higher low on the weekly, but it
Yeah,
doesn't mean we're
yeah,
going to get it. But DXY bulls, they should have been taking profit, that big move up. DXY
yeah, for
bulls,
sure.
that's their bull market. So they're obviously taking profit. Now the people who are really committed to the dollar, like the DXY, they're looking for reload points.
Yeah,
So I don't like, we're at the lows right now. So I'm not saying, oh, this is the time to buy, but I think it's time to just keep watching, right? And seeing
yeah,
like when it's unable to go lower, when the DXY bears are running out of steam, because right now they're pushing down, they're in control. Once they start lacking follow through, once they start losing a bit of control, it time to look for that weekly higher low. But
yeah, and
essentially, right now we could retrace the whole move. That's possible too. So
yeah, yeah,
can't predict it.
I agree with you 100%. And it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
382.
yeah, it lines up if we take the Fibonacci and draw it from like,
Yeah.
this impulse move. So like, to me that would be the most obvious like level before I said, okay, will buyers step back in, but
Mm.
until then, I'd be bearish until further notice, and from here to here is that much of a distance. So how long will it take to get here?
Mm.
Will it do this today? Like, who knows? And then
Yeah.
if it does this, will it continue to break? But yeah, I'm a bear aware of these levels that buyers can step into, just like you said. Yeah, for sure.
And have you heard about buying on the right side of the V? Have you ever heard that?
Buying on the rest, I've never. What's
So
that?
if you think of like a V shape, it's like because I love to buy when it's on the left side of the V, which is like they say it's not the right side, like it's not the good side. But
Oh,
like when the market's
I see
going
what
down,
yeah,
you can
that
imagine it,
makes
right? Yeah.
that makes a
Because
lot of
sometimes I
sense.
like to step in front of it, but it's always
Mhm.
good. It's always good to see the market do it. And then
Yeah,
you kind of get on the right side when it's on the way back up. But it's the hardest side because the market is so aggressive sometimes. They
yeah.
just smash the price up, and you feel like I want to buy on a pullback, but it's not giving me any pullback.
It's never giving
But I
you a
had to say
pullback.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This hey, if it does it this time, I'm not mad because I'm in position.
Yeah.
So hey,
Yes.
go
Yeah.
go ahead and tank all the
Smash it.
way. Yeah,
Yeah.
if possible. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man.
For sure. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's news coming out tomorrow as well.
Let
I
me
don't know.
see.
I don't think it's.
Actually, I don't
I don't
know.
know if it's.
I've been off
Um.
my game this week. I don't no idea what's even going on. PPI. That's what it
Yeah.
says.
Core PPI and
Mm.
core sales. Empire State Manufacturing Index, PPI, retail sales. So more news tomorrow. So yeah, man. I don't know if you'll be free, but if you are, man,
Oh
maybe we
yeah.
can
Yeah,
do
I'll be free.
another reaction. Okay, yeah, man. So appreciate you, man, for taking the time out, man.
Cool, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Appreciate anybody who takes the time to watch these videos as well. All right, Kailash. See you tomorrow, man.
All right, take care, take care.
Yes, sir.